So what we're going to show you today is how you can revive these sneakers, trainers, depending on what part of the world you're in. We call this sneaker paint, and this is a product that's going to be used to recolor or add customization, as you can clearly see here with the flames that we've added on the front. And we're just going to color them in and show you exactly how to do that. And this is LRC55. So this one is Polar White, which is the sneaker paint, as you can see. Polar Bear is what we call it, and it's a white colour. And these particular bottles are a 50ml, 1.7 fluid ounce bottle. And they're going to be pretty sufficient to do what we need to do. We've got some damage on here, as you can clearly see. We've obviously added the flame in for detailing work, and we've added in this red pattern here. And we're going to touch in these little areas here to make them clear. We've got some damage here that we need to rectify. There's scuffs and damage here. You can see there's like scuffs all the way around this. So we're going to, sort of rectify all of these sort of scuffings that you see here quite nicely with this colour and just blend them off. Or you can completely colour the whole shoe again if you needed to. So, Polar Bear, which is white, let's give it a good shake up first before we use it. We want to get some of that paint into the lid of the bottle if we can. So shake it up, put it down, and then undo so that you've got plenty of paint in the lid, as you can see. And we are then going to sort out some of these scratching and scuffs. Obviously it might take a couple of coats, but what I need to do first of all is to get the paint onto the actual offending damaged area, first of all, like so. And then I want to blend this off once it's on there. And then we're going to dry it with a hairdryer and then build up the coats. You'd only want a couple of coats of paint on here to make this disappear completely. As you can see, it's already pretty much disappearing, and you can just sort of blend the colour off like so. We've obviously already prepped the shoes with an alcohol. You don't need to go mad with them because you can seal them over as well if you want with a cross-linker in the clear coat lacquer if you need to. You don't have to go to all those lengths, but we're going to show you what we're going to do with these. So we've got some more scuffing here, which again we're going to go over those. Anything like sort of holes that you see like these, you can use a toothpick, and you can just push into that hole like so. You can even leave it in there if you wanted to while you go around and colour, but again you can see the hole there clearly visible. So again, we're just going to go around and very, very carefully touch up all of these areas. And it's going to make these look brand new. There's no way, you don't need to go replacing trainer sneakers, whatever you want to call them, like this, if they're in pretty good condition on the soles. And you can see there where we've started cleaning up the soles, what a big difference it's made. So again, just go around touching these up, because we can paint this white as well if we need to make them all look like brand new again. We're just literally going round. And the good thing with the beauty with this is you can actually do touch-ups if you needed to. So you don't need to paint the whole sneaker. So you can just literally run that around there to colour these areas and just make them look really fresh and like brand new. Sneaker paint is very hard wearing. It's a scuff resistant product, extremely flexible to hundreds of thousands of flexes, and it's just a matter of going around. You can spray these on if you wanted to. We're just using a paintbrush to show you how that you can do this with the paintbrush. If you wanted to do it that way, you can. But we're just showing you how to go around and tidy up some maybe tired trainers, and make them look brand new again. And that's just what it's all about, this keeping away from the flame. We're going to give that a dry, I think, and then we can go on with the next coating. But as you can see there, the damage is virtually gone already. So let's just give that a quick dry. Excuse the hairdryer for a minute. beauty with this product is it's a way of obviously reviving trainers like this, or sneakers, whatever you want to call them. You know, you can actually sell them on as a recycled item that looks brand new, you know, like a pre-loved pair of trainers, and actually start a whole business doing this. You know, there's nothing to stop you doing that. We run training courses to do this for the sort of sports industry, so we can teach you how to do this and how to revive them, how to add all this sort of detailing, like all this flames that we've added on here, and how to add all the detailing on here as well. We can show you how to do all that with our training courses, with our speciality training courses. But you can see there now, that's covering up all the damage beautifully, and they're looking pretty cool. So it's just one way you can revive your own trainers, or you can do this as a complete business, and we can teach you how to do this. You know, we can spray these as well with an airbrush. It just depends what you wish to do and speed and what you're doing. Little tiny spray booth and a spray gun, a specialized airbrush that we have, that we can obviously on the training courses, you know, if you bought a kit, you could include all that sort of thing with it. And this is a very controlled airbrush that's used in like the industry where they're doing very fine detailing work like this, so it can spray the whole shoe, or it can do fine detailing work like this. But you can see there now, that's looking pretty smart. It's amazing how quickly you could revive a pair of shoes like this. Obviously this is not for a client, this is just a pair of shoes that we're demonstrating to you. If we were doing this for a client, we'd take all the laces out, and we would obviously mask every single thing up if we weren't going to be painting those areas. But you can see there how quickly that has made them look pretty cool once again. It's got rid of all the marks that was on it. This here would probably want some fibre binder and stuff like that on there to help with that. But again, they're looking a lot better, very, very quickly revived, and very wearable. You know, they're like brand new again. So you just got to have a very steady hand if you're going to do this with a brush to touch all these areas up. Got to be very, very steady hand to get into all these areas to make sure you don't go over the red. But I mean, there's nothing to stop you. If you do, just touch them up. It's very, very simple. Once this is obviously done, you can then obviously seal them over with a clear coat lacquer sealer, which you can put a cross-linker into to make it very hard wearing, with them being a pair of sneakers and getting kicks and scuffs and stuff like that happening to them. But this is one way to make a pair of shoes look brand new again. And as you can see, they're looking pretty cool. We're going to get all those things picked out in a moment, all the holes, which I'm going to do just in a second. But you can see there, that's looking pretty sharp. Let's just give that a quick dry. I mean, it's amazing, really. All that sort of big area of damage that was on here, you know, is all gone, and they're looking absolutely fantastic. It's all dry. It's very, very quick drying. So that is the LRC55 Sneaker paint, which you can buy from our website, leatherrepaircompany.com. You can seal over with a clear coat sealer to seal them back in, with an added drop of cross-linker in the sealer to make them very sort of hard wearing on that coating that you're going to apply on there. But that is exactly how you would restore and revive a pair of sneakers. This particular damage here wants a little bit more work on it, but apart from that, you know, it's a great transformation, as you can sort of see with the colour compared to here, where all this damage is. You know, it's removed all the damage, especially severe damage here, removed all that, and it's, you know, once they're finished off, they're going to be like a brand new pair of trainers, sneakers, whatever you want to call them. So again, like I say, with these, you just prick out the holes to make sure they're pricked out. You know, wherever you've got holes on here, just make sure they're all done so you can sort of see them properly. And, you know, they would look like a well-loved pair of brand new sneakers again. That could be a very collectible item. And that is exactly how you do it. Thank you very much. leatherrepaircompany.com